Hi, Team New Year 7. My name's Mrs. Macdonnell, and I am going to tell you today about what to do with your summer challenge booklet. You should have received something that looks like this in the post over the last few days. It will have come with a letter about which form you were in. Now, if you haven't got one, it's really important that you get in touch with the school to let us know. You can either get your parents or carers to call the school, or you can get in touch using our email, which is transition@wottonparkschool.org.uk. Okay, let's get started. Now, first thing to mention is this booklet looks quite big. And it is quite big, I suppose. That's because it's got lots of different subjects in it. But don't be too worried by how big it looks. It's because all the paper you need, all the writing space is part of the booklet. So every time you write in it, you are adding to what you need when you bring back in September. And it's really, really important that you know that you don't have to add any other resources. You shouldn't need any more paper. Now, just in case you haven't got the booklet at the moment, you can access this on our website. So there'll be a link to this document on our website too. And you'll probably need that as an electronic document later on, and you'll see why when I go through some of the tasks. Okay, now, first things first, let's start with this page here. Just going to put this as a slideshow. You'll notice that on the second page, there is a table with which subjects are in the booklet. And also you'll notice in bold that there is this motto here. That's our school motto, ipsum quod faciendum est diutus. And it means what we do outlives us. Because at Wootton Park, we're always thinking about what we can do to make the world a better place. So I want you to remember that what we do outlives us. It's a theme that's running through the whole booklet. Okay, now you'll see the order these subjects are written in: English, maths, science, arts, computing, geography, history, performing arts, physical education, and Spanish. First thing to say, you do not have to do them in that order. If PE is your favourite, you can make a start on that. If you want to try some Spanish straight away, that's up to you. When I go through it, I'm going to start with science because that's my favourite subject, but you can start wherever you like. Okay, so I am going to find science. Let's just whiz through. Here we go. Oh, I've gone a bit too far. Now, at the start of each topic, each subject, there is a person. And each department has picked a person that they want to link to a particular attribute for their own subject. And our science team have picked this scientist here, Barbara McClintock. Now, Barbara McClintock was an American scientist. She won the Nobel Prize in 1983, and she spent her whole working life studying genes. And she has a legacy of contributing to science in a way that has helped our understanding of genetics and has had implications for medicine and science for many years after her work was first published. So underneath the little piece here about Barbara, you'll see that there is a paragraph about how we link what we think about that person to Wootton Park. So you'll see it says here, at Wootton Park, we want our learners to be like Barbara. We want them to be excited to come to school, and we want them to keep going even when things seem tough. And then it'll explain that each subject requires many skills. Now, those skills are different for different subjects. We've picked 3 tasks for you to do for science. The first skill is planning investigations. The second task is about communicating your ideas. And the third task is about research, which is obviously really important in science. Now I'm just going to go back just to this page. You'll also notice on this first page for each topic, there is an email address. Now that email address is the curriculum lead for that particular topic. So if you do have any questions, if you are worried about any of the questions relating to that subject, then you can contact the curriculum lead at the school using the email address that you're given. On some of the tasks, and you'll notice there's one here, there is a video for you to watch that helps you or explains something. So that's why I'm saying to you, you might want to have the electronic copy open when you are working through the booklet, and you'll find the electronic copy on our website. Okay, so 3 tasks in all. You can do them in any order you like. All the writing goes in the space provided. Right at the end of each topic's, each subject section, there is an assessment criteria page. Now this is going to help you figure out whether you've thought of everything. So let's say you were doing the research task on science and you had described a scientific discovery that you could make. Whoops, the daisy. And you've attempted to explain the reasons for your discovery. That would mean you're on an emerging pathway for that particular task. But if you've described in detail a scientific discovery and you've explained reasons and you've described what you'll need to help you complete your goal and you've used at least 2 websites to help you with your research, you go on to the next pathway and so on. So you can use this to help you figure out how far you need to go. And we will also use this when you bring it back in September and we give you some feedback on your book. Okay, now there is one of these for each subject and you do all your work in the booklet, remember. And remember, you can do them in any order. I just need to show you this bit at the end. Now, right at the end, nearly there, you have got a reference section. So for each subject, they have provided some websites and other places you could look to help you complete your work. Okay, now let's go back to the beginning. You don't have to wait until the summer holiday to make a start on this. If you want to do it now, you can. I know you might be at school, but if you did want to do something in the evenings or at weekends, you can. I'm going to go right back to the beginning here. The important thing though is you pace yourself. Don't leave it all till the last minute. There's lots for you to do in there. Hopefully it'll keep you really, really busy. We want you to do your very, very best and try your hardest to show us what you're capable of. I know that everyone who comes to Wootton Park, that's their challenge, and we're looking for that from you. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it interesting. I hope it gives you lots to do over the summer. Don't forget to bring it with you when you come back. And also, don't worry about it. There's plenty of people in there that you can email for help if you need to.